impersonation, and hoaxes, cybercriminals have many other deception techniques to help them succeed. Impersonation in cybercrime. Impersonation is a deceptive tactic where an attacker pretends to be a trusted individual or entity to manipulate victims into taking harmful actions. This form of social engineering exploits human psychology, particularly trust, fear, and urgency, rather than technical vulnerabilities. Common techniques used in impersonation attacks. Business email compromise. BEC attackers spoof executive emails to instruct employees to transfer funds or share sensitive data. These scams caused over $2.7 billion in losses in 2024 alone. Deepfake technology. Criminals use AI-generated audio or video to impersonate voices or faces of real people. One company lost $25 million after a deepfake video call impersonated its CEO. Typosquatting and fake domains. Attackers create lookalike websites or email domains, example, micro0feet.com, to trick users into entering credentials or making payments. Caller ID spoofing. Fraudsters mimic legitimate phone numbers, example, banks, government agencies, to pressure victims into urgent actions like wire transfers or password resets. Digital impersonation and reputation damage. Beyond financial fraud, impersonation is used to undermine credibility. Social media hijacking. Criminals pose as victims to post offensive or misleading content, damaging reputations and relationships. Fake profiles. Attackers create fake accounts using stolen photos and names to scam others or spread misinformation. Online harassment. Impersonators may engage in trolling or cyberbullying under someone else's identity. Psychological triggers exploited. Authority bias. Victims are more likely to comply when an impersonator claims to be a CEO, police officer, or government official. Urgency and fear. Messages often include threats like act now or face arrest, pushing victims to act without verifying. Trust and familiarity. Impersonators may reference known colleagues, brands, or past interactions to build credibility. How to protect against impersonation. Verify requests. Always double-check unusual requests via a separate communication channel. Enable MFA, multi-factor authentication, add a layer of security, even if credentials are compromised. Monitor brand and domain abuse. Use tools to detect typosquatting and fake profiles. Educate employees. Regular training helps staff recognize red flags and report suspicious activity. Impersonation is not just a technical threat, it's a psychological weapon. Its success depends on how convincingly an attacker can mimic trust. Whether targeting individuals or corporations, the damage can be financial, reputational, or emotional. Hoaxes in cybersecurity. A hoax is a deliberate act of deception designed to mislead individuals or organizations. While it may not involve actual malware or hacking, a hoax can cause disruption, wasted resources, and psychological stress comparable to a real security incident. Common types of cyber hoaxes. Virus hoaxes. Fake alerts warning of non-existent malware, urging users to delete critical system files or spread the warning. Phishing hoaxes. Fraudulent messages claiming urgent action is needed, example, your account will be suspended unless you verify now. Charity hoaxes. Fake appeals for donations after disasters or crises, exploiting empathy. Chain messages. Forward this to 10 people or your account will be deleted, designed to spread panic and misinformation. Fake security updates. Messages tricking users into downloading malicious software disguised as patches. Psychological and social impact. Hoaxes exploit human emotions and social behavior. Fear and panic. Users may believe their devices are compromised, leading to irrational actions. Authority bias. Messages often claim to come from trusted sources, example, Microsoft, IRS, or banks. Social amplification. Encouraging recipients to share with everyone spreads misinformation rapidly across email and social media. Resource drain. IT teams waste time investigating false threats, diverting attention from real issues. Real-world consequences. Disruption of operations. Employees may delete essential files or flood IT support with false alarms. Reputation damage. Organizations associated with spreading hoaxes may lose credibility. Financial losses. Fake donation campaigns or fraudulent updates can trick victims into sending money or installing malware. Information pollution. Hoaxes clutter communication channels, making it harder to distinguish genuine alerts from false ones. Defense against hoaxes. Verify before acting. Cross-check alerts with official sources. Example, vendor websites, cert advisories. Educate users. Regular awareness training helps employees recognize hoaxes and avoid spreading them. Incident response protocols. Establish clear guidelines for reporting suspicious messages. Technical safeguards. Email filters and social media monitoring can reduce the spread of hoax content. Key takeaway. Hoaxes may seem harmless compared to malware, but their psychological manipulation and social engineering power make them dangerous. By exploiting fear, urgency, and trust, hoaxes can disrupt systems, waste resources, and erode confidence, proving that misinformation itself is a cybersecurity threat. Conclusion. Impersonation and hoaxes highlight how cybercriminals exploit human psychology rather than technology alone to achieve their goals. By mimicking trusted identities or spreading false information, attackers manipulate fear, urgency, and authority to bypass technical defenses and directly target people. Both techniques can lead to financial losses, reputational damage, operational disruption, and erosion of trust, making them as dangerous as traditional malware or hacking. The common thread is deception, whether through impersonation that convinces victims to act or hoaxes that spread misinformation and panic. The ultimate impact is confusion and harm. The most effective defense lies in awareness, verification, and resilience. Organizations and individuals must cultivate a culture of skepticism, validate suspicious requests, and educate users about social engineering tactics. By combining technical safeguards with psychological preparedness, we can reduce the success of these deceptive strategies and strengthen overall cybersecurity posture.